me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80 lunch, 80 lunch. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to in-glass, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise, and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts to how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. 88. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid. Only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. They come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Become my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends Fans watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. Stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 80
Him.
God damn.
God damn is right, man. What is going on, everybody? What is going on? We are back. We are back, man, with another edition of Notorious Unscripted. You guys know the deal. Yeah, man, we got some interesting stuff to talk about this week, man. We got AEW Dynamite to talk about. What was a pretty good episode. Very Continental Classic heavy, but still a very good episode nonetheless. For what it was, and then we got a return coming from Friday Night SmackDown. We got a return coming from Friday Night SmackDown, and then like Logan says in the comments, bro, a pretty solid Raw for the most part, man. It was a very enjoyable episode, man. It was a very enjoyable episode. There was there was a lot of good moments on tonight's Raw. It's a pretty good promo segment between Seth and Drew, and then a killer tag team match at the end of the show with the Creed brothers and the Judgment Day. Overall, man, just a really enjoyable show. No CM Punk. So the folk in Iowa, Des Moines, Iowa, did not get to see Chicago Phil tonight. They are, they're. It's hard to describe. It's like they're putting him on like that. He's not on that like. He's on a part-time schedule. He's not like on the Roman Reigns part-time schedule where he's part-time for being a part-timer, but he's just he's on that part-time schedule, man. So we're obviously not going to see him every week, which sucks because he does bring a lot to Monday Night Raw, but you know, we got to keep telling ourselves here, you know, we can't let any of the AEW juices flow back into CM Punk, where we can't be having this guy thinking that the show doesn't run without him, because it definitely does. But he does obviously make the show better. So it did suck not seeing him tonight, especially because they're going to be gone for the next week. Really, I mean, they're not right. They're not doing Raw next week, so you know, I'm sure he'll be at day one. So, but yeah, it's gonna be nice to see him again. And yeah, I mean, he really didn't have to be there, but it would have been nice to see him. But I mean, to Triple H's credit, he's not in a feud with Seth yet. Really, you know, he's kind of just building up to the Royal Rumble. So, hey. If you don't got nothing for him, you know, don't blow your load at once. You know what I mean? Just if you don't got nothing for him, don't have him on the show. You know what I mean? So, I mean, when he has got something of intrigue to say, or when there's something of intrigue you want him to do, then you bring him to the show, man. But yeah, I mean, they're doing it well. They're doing it well for sure so far.
Definitely, man. Definitely, I like how they're handling Punk. Now making him feel like he runs the place, like a certain man did. But it's also not completely gone. He's gonna be here, and he's gonna be here on the semi-regular, and it's gonna be awesome. But they're not gonna need him. So it's good, and it's good. I like what they're doing with CM Punk, man. I think they're handling him very well.
Definitely, man. Definitely, bro. So yeah, but other than that, man, that's pretty much. That's pretty much all the points we're going to cover on today's episode, man. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into the intro so we can talk about Dynamite. Winter is coming. Yes, winter is coming, man. Yes.
Oh my god, I didn't even know that.
Yep, that was Winter is Coming. Yes. So,
Oh, oh my god, I had no fucking clue. Speaking
yeah.
of no fucking clue, I had no clue what happened on Saturday until you told me, man. I can't wait to tell them that too.
We do have a return from Saturday too. That's I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you
Oh,
mentioned that
what
because
a
knowing me, I probably would have skipped right over it because
That's
let's be honest,
collision.
people, Collision without CM Punk is a colossal failure.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
I'm sorry. I don't care about anything other than AEW Dynamite, and sometimes it's hard to even care about that. So, I digress. But, yeah, man, what is going on, everybody? We are back with yet again another edition of the Notorious Podcast, another edition of Notorious Unscripted, man. This is episode 174 of Unscripted. And with that, man, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know how the show works. Every Monday after Monday Night Raw, we are on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday at 4 p.m. Central, we are on here with the news, man. If you guys did miss this past Friday's edition of the news, that is WWE Monday Night Raw headed to Warner. Are they going to Warner, man? Will Warner dump All Elite Wrestling for Monday Night Raw? I don't know, man. We'll have to wait and see, bro. And then Seth Rollins' WWE contract is up in the year 2024, man. We're looking at June for the Architect, man. So, if you guys did miss that, that is episode 192. You guys can now find that on all platforms, man. That is Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. And if you want to see it first, join us right here live every Friday at 4 p.m. Central with the news, man. Also, if you guys haven't got a chance to get your hands on some of the official Notorious Heels podcast merchandise, you guys can now find this live on the merch shop. That is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video. You have all 8 of these beautiful designs and more available on there for you guys, man. You got the Chicago flag design, the Uncrowned Kings of the IWC design, the base logo design, the Riddler inspired IWC's best kept secret design, the Notorious World Order design, man. You got that comes in 3 versions: the Chicago flag version, like you see on your screen, and then that also comes in classic black and white and Wolfpack red, man. You got the Grand Slam design, the scratch logo, and the only community that matters, man. Also, if you guys are looking for something festive to wear for the holiday season, man, Christmas is right around the corner, literally right around the fucking corner. It is next Monday. Look
Right.
no further than getting yourself the Notorious Christmas shirt, man, to wear to all your family outings or whatever you guys got going on, man. Again, all 9 of these beautiful designs and more are available for you guys live on the merch shop. Again, that is bonfire.com. Link is at the top of the description of this very video, man. Also, if this is your first time watching, guys, do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels Podcast. I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. Going good. Just been chilling out. Been pretty normal, man. Been pretty normal. Just waiting for this holiday. Can't wait. Can't wait for Friday, mainly. Friday's gonna be real exciting, man. Can't wait for that. And all that, man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm just chilling, just waiting, man. You always waiting for something, man. But I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Like Durante always asks, man, how's life? How's the family? Life's good. The family's good. How's everybody doing in chat? And what about you, bro? How are you doing?
Yeah, man, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, man. I'm chilling, dude. I'm chilling. Yeah, nothing too crazy, bro. Nothing too crazy, if I do say so myself. Yeah, nothing too crazy going on these days. But, yeah, man. Yeah, guys, getting ready for an exciting weekend, really. I mean, Friday, and then after that, we're pretty much right at Christmas, bro. So, it's always an exciting time of year, you know, time around your birthday, so that's always nice. That's always nice to celebrate every year, and then Christmas, bro. Christmas is my favorite holiday, so you know, like to rock out you know, around this time of year, man. Also, It's a very exciting time of year with the got the year-end awards coming up, bro. Now because of this fucking Money Mark, I'm gonna call him out for being a Money Mark every fucking year now. This motherfucker's probably got us doing year-end awards first week of January now instead of the last week of December like we normally like to do.
He just
So
has to be pay-per-view.
because he just has to have a pay-per-view. And hey, if you want to run a December pay-per-view, I think it's stupid, but whatever. If you want to do it, whatever. But what does this guy do? He picks another holiday weekend to run his December pay-per-view. He picks New Year's weekend. Good fucking job, Tony. Good job.
I hate him and his holiday weekends.
Oh my god. Who the fuck wants to spend their holiday at a fucking wrestling show? I'm sorry. Like, I get
Sitting
it.
down watching mid, dude.
Seriously, like Labor Day, Memorial Day, okay, right? Okay. You do your thing on Saturday, I get it. You know, most people celebrate on Saturday, man. I get you do the pay-per-view on Sunday, whatever. Or at least, how about this? It's good. It's good, so I don't mind because I mean, sure, Memorial Day and Labor Day are holidays, but like nobody really celebrates those, or at least, I mean, some people do, but most people kind of just not really celebrate. Most people just have like a cookout or something. It's not really like a holiday like a Christmas or like a fucking New Year's Eve where people fucking travel. Like nobody's traveling for Memorial Day and Labor Day to go see family and stuff. People travel for New Year's. That's a holiday that people actually celebrate because it's the fucking new year. Good job, Tony. Good job.
You're fucking sitting down watching nothing matches.
Golly. Runs a pay-per-view New Year's weekend. What are we doing, Tony? But, anyways, yes, year-end awards. Year-end awards, bro. We're excited. As always, we're excited to present these to you guys. We got some pretty good lists, man. But I'll tell you what, this year, if anybody wants to give us shit for snubbing, use that term very loosely, snubbing things, I want you guys to put together your year-end awards because it was fucking hard. And I knew it was going to be fucking hard.
Exactly. Gotta go back to the drawing board. It's tough, man. Just randomly forgetting shit in each category. And it's like, damn, we really... This shit's tough, man. It's real tough.
Yes, so for anybody who wants to give us slack, oh, you forgot this person on the list. Listen, how about you fucking make your year-end awards? Because it was so hard this year. Like, you know, and I can, like, if WWE had the year that they had this year, and for example, if AEW had like a 2021 type year, the same year, I mean, it was really hard, and fucking WWE had a peak year. Thankfully, AEW had a shit year, because that would have been fucking so hard if they both had a good year. But obviously, I'm joking, people. Obviously, I'm joking. I wish AEW did have a fucking banger-ass year, but because of them having a bad year, or a mid-year, it did, for us, make it a lot...
easier for like certain positive awards.
Hey Logan, I'm saying you especially better be giving us slack, cause you, my friend, you know the struggle. So the slack definitely better be cut from you first. Just throwing that out there. But yes, it was so hard, but we put together some really good lists, and all these other fucking awards sucks. All these other fucking awards suck. These fucking people, bro, man, I don't even...
Out here.
Seriously, bro, these fucking marks. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, no, some of these people, bro, some of these people that do these year-end awards, oh, golly.
Man, it's random shit up, dude.
I swear.
how is that in your favor? Like no lie. One dude's
Here we
Twitter
go.
post, his rivalry of the year was Brock and Cody. Rivalry of his year, Brock and Cody. Like
If you,
what?
we don't have a rivalry of the year category because usually there's not 10 feuds that are that fucking top tier.
No,
But if
exactly.
we did, if you don't give that to the Bloodline from the fucking first half of the year, and
Ugh.
you got something wrong with you, bro. The Bloodline implosion from the Royal Rumble all the way up until July, when Jay turned, or the middle of June, whenever it was. After that, you could even count his feud into August with Roman for through SummerSlam. If you don't count that, if that's not your feud of the year, I can't think of one that was better. I can't think of one that was more captivating and more cinematic than the Bloodline. I can't.
I really can't. Like, come on. People can't lie out here. I ain't lying.
Yeah, that's foul. That's absolutely foul. Brock and Cody feud of the year. Okay.
Fucking hell.
Okay.
Yeah.
God. What a mess. What a fucking mess. Yeah, that's why we present the awards. We present the big boy awards, the real fucking year-end awards, the awards that are logical, the awards that make sense. Are they our bias? Of course they're going to be our bias.
Our
But
fucking show.
exactly. But I swear, I genuinely would put our awards up against fucking Dave's. I would. I
I
genuinely
really
would.
fucking would. I can't wait to see his, man.
Because I know he has the popularity wise, he does have the biggest award show. A lot of people take his awards for fact, but I'd put our awards up against his. Because golly, bro, fucking. And I tell you what, if Tony Khan wins his, it means nothing. But if that man has the audacity to give Tony Khan Booker of the Year this year,
I don't think he will, to be honest. I
I
really
don't.
don't think he will.
I don't think so either. But man, imagine.
Yeah. Yeah. Fraud of the year, maybe. Mark of the
Oh
year,
my God.
definitely.
Money Mark of the Year. Maybe that should have been
It's
our category, one of our categories.
money more. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah, so we got a bunch of good categories, man, and then obviously you guys know we do our interchangeable category, our one special to each year category type thing. So 2021 it was most shocking release of the year. 2022 it was shocking controversy of the year, and this year we got something special in store for you guys, man. I think you guys are really gonna like it because there's been a lot of them this year. That is true, man. Fans do vote on his awards, but goddamn, his audience, ooh, there's some
Idiots,
motherfuckers,
dude.
man.
They really are.
So, AEW Dynamite. AEW Dynamite, man. AEW Dynamite opened up with Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe comes out in the open to AEW Dynamite, man. May I say, Samoa Joe is fucking over as hell. And I don't know, like, where it came from, but goddamn, dude, like, obviously I know where it came from because he's fucking fantastic, but, like, Tony Khan hasn't done too much with him to make him this over, but I just love how his body of work is respected through to this company. I love it, man. I think Samoa Joe is one of my favorite parts about AEW Dynamite, man. He does not get the credit that he deserves for his work on AEW television, man. I think Samoa Joe's great.
Truly, dude, that man is phenomenal, man, and I am glad that, at least from the fans, he gets the credit, man. That's good. That's great to see.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So I love seeing Joe get his flowers, man. I love seeing Joe get his flowers. So it's always a nice thing to see. Oh, before I get carried away. Remember for Thanksgiving Dynamite how we fucking complained about the production value in terms of we didn't get the Thanksgiving Dynamite Trons. It was just a regular fucking Dynamite Trons. Well, yeah, well, winter is coming. We just get fucking, we don't get like that frozen ice Trons that we normally get. No, we get the regular Dynamite Trons with some fucking snowfall animation. What the fuck is this shit, man?
Notice that, to be honest, I had no clue it was the Winter is Coming episode until you mentioned it right now on the podcast. I had no clue.
That's absolutely insane, because Winter is Coming was one of the fucking best episodes of Dynamite, and one of those episodes of Dynamite that just felt different every year.
Oh, dude, it was always so sick, and it was such a sick idea, and it just fucking, now it's just an episode of Dynamite.
Literally, bro. Where is the production value behind this stuff, man? I mean, seriously, dude. It's like us going on for pay-per-views and just fucking using the regular fucking Notorious Unscripted overlay. Like, what? Yeah. What the fuck?
It fucking makes fucking sense, dude.
Like, I don't know, man. Fucking AEW used to do all this stuff. And these episodes of Dynamite used to feel so different and cool. And here we are for, Winter is Coming Dynamite, and we just get the regular Dynamite Trons with some snowfall animation.
Like nice. Dog.
Give me a little something, bro. I mean, what the fuck? Completely ridiculous, bro. Completely fucking ridiculous, man. I hate it. Oh,
God.
So Joe is out here talking about he's talking about the devil, and he's talking about how the devil blindsided, Max last week. He says he ran back there. He ran to the back to see MJF laid out by a beer bottle and a certain beer brand that he knows a certain cowboy likes to drink. Adam Page then came out. He denied it. He denied being the devil and being the one to smash the beer bottle over MJF's head. He called out Samoa Joe, and then Samoa Joe went back at him, tossing out his threats before Roderick Strong yells, "Samoa Joe." He yells for Samoa. And then he starts talking to Hangman. He reminds Hangman how he was his young boy at one point. And he's talking to both of these guys. I can't even remember what he was saying. Something about how he was not the devil and something like that. He then he got in Samoa Joe's face. He went to scream his name again, and then Adam Page punched him in the face, and that was the opening segment to AEW Dynamite, man. So, yeah, solid open to AEW Dynamite, man. Nothing too crazy. Just the devil controversy, I guess, continuing. Just continuing to confuse people. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, man. I like it. I like what they're doing here. I like the little face-off that we had with Joe and Hangman. I thought that was really fucking cool. I hope we get a match like that. And I like what they did here, man. I like how they're interconnecting all this. I like how they're throwing red herrings in, even though it, like we said, since it's been a thing, it has to be Adam. I'm not talking about Cope. I'm talking about Cole. It's got to be Adam Cole, but I like how they're throwing herrings in and doing stuff with other people, man. I like it a lot. I like what they're doing here.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I like what they're doing a lot too, man. I like what they're doing a lot. They're getting a lot of big names involved, trying to make this feel as important as possible. And yeah, man. I hope they do the right thing. And to me, there's only one right answer. Um, there's no better story that you can build upon in AEW than Adam Cole and MJF. And what better way to build on that is for MJF to be talking all this shit about how when he finds this guy who stole his mask and he's been dressing up as the devil, he's gonna find him. He's gonna make his life a living hell. He's gonna, do all this stuff to him. What better turn for this to take than for MJF to have to do all that stuff to the one guy that is his friend and the one guy that he can trust, and that being Adam Cole. There's no better story you can build upon, man. You got to reward these guys. You got to reward these guys for their work over the summer. I said it all the time, bro. MJF and Christian Cage kept AEW warm. Well, you can throw Adam Cole's name right in that list as well, because he was a part of that storyline, and these guys deserve that. These guys deserve that, and there's no better story to build upon in AEW than the storyline with Adam Cole and MJF, man. And they need to continue to build on that, and you do not need MJF's title run to have that asterisk of, oh, remember when there was the devil and then it had that lame ass reveal? You don't want that, man. It needs to be Adam Cole. It needs to be epic. It needs to be an epic reveal. It needs to be heartbreaking for MJF. I need to hear MJF cut one of the fucking best promos, one of the most passionate promos of his entire life after he finds out that it's Adam Cole. And another thing, while we're on the topic of MJF, so I usually like to get most of my a lot of times I keep my finger on the pulse of wrestling Twitter through Logan and Sir K. And, Sir K informs me all the time that people hate MJF now. But I had never seen it with my own eyes. Not that I don't believe you, and not that I wanted to see it. But I seen it today for the first time. I seen it. I seen a whole thread. So one of the dumb fuckers posted something about, what did it say? It was something along the lines of, it was something along the lines of like, there's never been a downfall this hard, or something like that. And it was a picture. Yeah, and it was a picture of heel MJF, and then it was a picture of MJF, babyface crying at the Full Gear media scrum. And I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, dude, like, how the fuck do you guys hate MJF, and why do you hate MJF? Like, not only was Max a fantastic heel, he will probably go down as AEW's greatest heel, if we're really looking at it, or at least he's up there. That's not even a question. I'm not even worried about that. Dude, he's a guy as a babyface who's not only so marketable for the company, but the fans with a brain love him, and he's just such a fucking likable guy, bro. He wears the company on his sleeve. He does. He wears the company on his sleeve. He's just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, what's not to like about MJF? Like, I really don't understand it. I don't.
I don't get where the beef is, because these AEW fans, they always need a villain. They always gotta have someone to hate to blame all the bad booking problems on. Why MJF? Like, I don't understand, man. I don't understand. I don't know why you just don't blame the actual problem, the fucking boss, the CEO, Tony Khan, but instead they're all hyping him up in his fucking immature ass replies. It's like you're making the situation worse here for your guys' self.
100%, 100%. I don't get it. I think he's an extremely likable guy. I think his beliefs are amazing. You know, he was just inducted into the he was just
Jewish
inducted into the
athlete.
the Jewish Athlete Hall of Fame. I know he stands up for like a lot of like the anti-Semitism anti-Semitism, I think it is. He stands up for a lot of that stuff. He's a huge advocate against bullying. Like, dude, have these idiots not seen eventual Babyface written all over him the whole entire time?
They just want him to fucking over the top heel stuff for the rest of his career, and it's like, no. Like, what?
It doesn't make any sense, and yeah, they're barking up the wrong fucking tree, because he is, Tony Khan, bro, Tony Khan is so unfucking believably lucky. He has that man, he has that man at his disposal, bro, because, and he's so lucky. MJF, ironically enough, is one of the biggest company AEW guys they got. He's so lucky.
He is so lucky. And man instantly just fucking ditch this place and show up on Raw and fucking by Mania, bro. Like, man, it is tough, man. It's gonna be tough for them. And they're lucky that they have this man. They really are very lucky they have this man. Did you see what Cody was talking about in that interview?
I did. He said he thinks we're eventually going to see MJF in WWE.
That's crazy, man, because could be now, but I doubt it, man. And that's so lucky for that man, Tony Khan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so
seriously.
Lucky.
Yes, he's a... He's a very lucky man for that. Very, very lucky. Yeah, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. But yeah, I really think in this case, man, AEW fans really, really are barking up the wrong tree with that one.
They really are, man. They don't want to lose the only thing they got left, or one of the only things they have left.
Mm-hmm. MJF said it back in June of 2022 in the promo that we called the MJF pipe bomb. He said in that promo, I'm the only guy on this roster that makes you feel. He's not the only one, but he's one of them. And
he's definitely fucking one of them.
And it's a short list, and the list is thinning out. The list, yes, the list is thinning out because I'm sorry, you could put on all the bangers you want to put on, but not really going to make people feel the way MJF makes people feel. And yeah, the only complaint I will give of MJF, and I've talked about this for a long time, ever since he, got into a partnership with Adam Cole, I just think he wrestles too much. That's just me. And I don't mind him wrestling for his championship, but like all those little ROH tag title defenses, that I could do without him. Shit like that, he doesn't need to be wrestling on. He really doesn't.
Exactly. Like, although I love him, he's my GOAT. You don't gotta be fucking current Roman where you're rarely there. But you don't want to be doing what they got MJF doing where he's fucking in random nothing tag matches for no reason. What pissed me off even more about that, Tony Khan was in an interview talking about how he contemplated taking the titles off them and making them relinquish when Adam Cole got hurt, and he didn't. Why? Why did you not? Like,
Fucking ridiculous.
It really fucking is, man.
Like he did with like he did with CM Punk. He did it before he did it before with when Cody got COVID.
Yep.
And instead of just postponing the title defense because Cody was only going to be gone 5 days, no, he crowns a interim TNT champion in Sammy Guevara. Like, what the fuck?
Like, what? Why? Like, what are you doing here, bro?
Yeah, same thing with Thunder Rosa.
Mm-hmm.
I will just do an interim champion instead of having her relinquish the title because, I don't know, she's going to be out with a fucking back injury, and she just came back. Imagine the whole time we had an interim champion.
It's like, that. Oh my god, oh man. Oh man.
Like, Jesus, Tony. So, yeah, man. I don't know. But, yes, the devil needs to be Adam Cole. And you need to give those guys the you need to give those guys everything that they deserve in terms of the proper payoff to their feud, and Adam Cole needs to be the devil, no question.
Yeah, 100%. Exactly.
Yeah. We got Blue League action. Man. We got Andrade El Idolo versus Brody King. That's right, Andre El Igloo. The man himself, man. This one was a really good match. I like this one a lot. Man. This one was really good. They've been telling. I will say, man, they have been telling a lot. Now, originally, on the day of watching this, I was nuclearly upset because I thought that Swerve was knocked out of the tournament, but we will get to that in a little bit. But they explained it. They explained it. I had it explained to me by somebody on social media afterwards, and then I obviously wasn't upset at all. But in the moment of watching it, dude, that main event fucking pissed me the fuck off so bad. But then I was cool 5 minutes later because I realized that, okay. But we'll get to it, dude. But they're doing a good job at telling stories in this tournament. I will say. I mean, it's a lot of matches. To the point where, their television show does sometimes feel like, match after match after match. But I can at least appreciate the stories within the tournament. I can, if I'm keeping it real with you guys. So, but this one, Andrade beats Brody King. That's a huge upset, man. That's a huge upset. I love it. Brody King was 2-0 up until this point, and Andrade was 2-0 as well. So, Brody King's been doing great, and Brody's been doing great, and he took his first loss to Andrade, man. So, Andrade was able to put 9 points on the board, and Brody was back down at 6. So, man. As for the Andrade and Brody match, man, I liked it a lot. I did enjoy it.
Exactly. I think it was a good match. And I like the stories they've been telling, man. And that was a good choice of winner, man, in that match. I like what they did there.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Riho defeats Ruby Soho. I have no words.
Oh, Ruby, man. Free her. Can she run away from this company and go back to the original one?
At this fucking point, dude.
We really need to run away from this fucking place. Fucking hell.
Yes, we do. I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. I could never. Oh God, I thought she was gonna be such a star. I thought she was gonna be. Oh man, thought she
Thought
was
they
gonna
were
be.
going to give her the world in this company, and they did quite the fucking opposite.
Yeah. I actually ended up finding out too that when Tony Khan signed her, he just signed her off of pressure from the fans. He had no idea about any of her work. Yep. Yeah. I mean, he knew who she was, but he wasn't a fan of like any of her work. Like he was, yeah,
That,
yeah. Like he
that
just,
explains it.
yep,
If
yeah,
he's not a milk for you, you don't get fucking pushed.
yep. Oh, 100%. Yeah, yeah. If
Oh,
he don't, yeah. Who's that sound like?
exactly. Who does that fucking sound like?
Mm-hmm. Seriously.
God.
Not because every time I come out, the fans are singing my song because I got a badass theme song and I'm just a cool ass chick, you know.
But no great matches, even with schmucks, and nope.
Yeah,
Still nothing.
yeah. I'm putting on bangers with fucking your garbage ass women's division, and you know you're not a mark for me. So you know, but yeah, you know, it's all good. It's all good.
God.
Yeah. So I take back saying that I have no words because I had that to share. So that's just wonderful.
That's insane.
The Golden Jets.
Oh, fucking golden shower, man.
Uh
Dude, this explains a lot, dude. Before we talk about the segment, did you
mhm.
see the post-segment videos of Kenny?
No.
That man had to have been on so much fucking anesthesia already. That man was fucking jumping around and fucking... Dude, that shit was hilarious. I gotta find those clips later.
Huh.
That man
Interesting.
was off a perk angle. Had to have been.
Wow. Um the golden shower. I mean, we're so used. I'm so used to calling them the golden shower as a joke. The Golden Jets, um, return. So, oh man. This was so fucking awkward of a promo segment. I can't even describe it, bro.
Oh, genuinely, probably one of the most awkward promos I've ever watched.
Dude.
No, I should put that shit too far.
um, um so oh man, Ricky Starks and Big Bill. Okay, well for starters, it was so nice to know that not only these guys are alive, but it was so nice to be reminded that AEW does have a pair of tag team championships that
Yeah,
are that participate in their company. It,
it was nice to actually look at them on Dynamite, man.
so the Golden Shower is in the ring and they're, you know, hyping up their return. They're hyping up their return. And um yeah, they were just, I don't know, dude. This is such a I don't know. It's such a waste of time, bro. It's just such a fucking waste of time. In a period like this, where AEW, I feel, needed Kenny Omega as a singles,
Mm-hmm.
you put him in a fucking tag team with Chris Jericho. At least put him in a fucking group with the Elite or something, dude. I mean,
Tell him about Coda or something, dude. What are you doing here?
dude, Kota Ibushi is all Elite, bro. Why are we not getting the Golden Lovers, but we're getting the Golden Jets? I
Like,
mean, make that make sense, dude.
It's so fucking stupid.
I fucking hate it, bro. I fucking hate it. I really do. So Starks and Big Bill come out there. The Golden Jets challenge them to a tag title match for World's End. Ricky accepts, and Chris Jericho. I hate saying this about Chris
I really do.
because I do. I
People,
do.
because people hate on him more than they should.
Yeah.
But right here, ugh, God.
Dude, you guys know I think the world of Chris. I think Chris is I think Chris is I think Chris is a generational talent. I do. I think he is. I think he's fantastic. I think that he even though he got to AEW past his prime, that man has shown us that he has that he has had so much left to give and so much more in the tank. But I mean, dude, this fucking guy, man, he starts
Ugh.
cracking jokes about the Ricky Starks and Big Bill. He starts giving them tag team names. I can't even fucking remember what they were except for that one god awful one. But he gets to his one name and it's Big Billy Starks. And he's trying to get the crowd to chant along. I can't even remember the other names because they were so fucking bad. And like Ricky Starks is like responding to him and like dude, it was so bad. It was so awkward. It was like it was pretty much just us listening to them have a fucking awkward ass conversation.
It really did, dude.
And it just did not get over well on television at all. Ricky Starks started giving Chris backhanded compliment. Rick and Dick. That's like,
What do you mean?
oh God, bro. Like, what? All right.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, man. I don't know, dude. It was just really bad segment. It was a really fucking bad segment. Kenny then grabbed the mic and he had a lot more, at least for me, he had a lot more things of intrigue to say. I believe I saved it, so let me pull this up. Yeah, okay. So this is when things got interesting, bro. So Enzo became a topic in this. So Ricky Stark said, "Can I excuse? I can excuse the name, but I cannot excuse the outfit where you went to a local Hot Topic and you say, 'Give me the best stuff you got.'" Jericho then said, "Hey man, listen, I am. You say I'm a clout vampire. Okay. Haven't heard that word since like fucking 2016, but whatever.
Twitter does call him that a lot.
Chris Jericho, a clout
Mhm.
vampire.
That's the other person. I was trying to think of it earlier. Actually, that's the other person they hate a lot too. Is Chris Jericho. But unlike like usual, the Jericho one is usually pretty constant for the hate. Even when he's doing pretty good, they still don't like him.
This company wouldn't be where it is without Chris. That's what you gotta understand, people. Okay. Okay. So Chris. Yeah, Chris says, "Hey man, listen, you say I'm a clout vampire. Believe me, if I was going to suck my fangs into anybody, I'd do it with somebody with a lot more clout than you, because from where I'm standing, all I see is a better dressed, less charismatic version of Enzo Amore." That was a huge pop for me.
Say, I miss him. I do.
Then Kenny Omega says, hey, let's give Enzo credit. At least he would hype up Big Bill and not take all the spotlight. There was also another thing that Kenny said that was really funny. Kenny was cooking, bro. Kenny was cooking. In this, he asked Big Bill. He said, "Hey, does anybody remember that group that Bill was in, the Firm?" He says, "Yeah, it wasn't really so firm though, was it?" He said, I'm thinking of something a little bit more up your alley, Bill. Maybe, I don't know, soft."
Dude. That shit cuts Russia's heat.
I love that. I love that line. And for the love of fucking Jesus Christ, Enzo and Cass need another run in a major company. Enzo is not. Enzo is. I don't get the Enzo hate. I don't get it. I mean, sure, is he your typical fucking AEW wrestler guy? No. When are people going to get it through their heads that you don't have to be? Yeah.
Exactly. I don't want any more of that in AEW. We have more than fucking enough of that shit. Give me someone that could cut a promo and talk and say shit.
Yeah, seriously, bro. Seriously. Yeah, Logan. Chris Jericho in 2023. I hate saying this about Chris because, like I said, you guys know how I feel about Chris, man. I think Chris is awesome. But
it's just,
for the love of God, it's been really reminded me a lot of his 2021 because his 2021 was not good. However, this man absolutely decided to light the world on fire in 2022. I think he won my career resurgence of the year. And if he didn't, he was definitely runner up, but I'm pretty confident in saying that he won it. And also, Matt, what the hell is going on, man? Hell yeah. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah, that wasn't Raw was bad anyway, so at least it made some part of the show entertaining.
Yeah, seriously, bro. Seriously, yeah. I don't know. I know people think that Zoe's got, his what are the maturity problems? Is the word I'm looking for, I guess. Like, people think he's an asshole and stuff, but it's just like, dude, Jesus Christ, man, like, so much time has passed. Like, geez, could we please give this guy a second chance? Like, there's so much money in him and Big Cass. I don't understand it, man.
I'm telling you, I really don't.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude. I don't get it. But yeah, I definitely agree with you, Matt, bro. I think Chris makes a way better. Whenever Chris is baby face, dude, it's so cringe.
Oh, dude, he's not good at being a baby face, bro. He really isn't.
Rick and Dick. Big Billy Starks. Like Ricky Starks said in the promo, bro, these are just a bunch of jokes that are falling so fucking flat on their face, it's not even funny.
Oh, I'm telling you, dog, bro was just out there saying shit.
Mm-hmm. He was. He really was, bro. So that was that. They accepted the challenge, and that was pretty much it for the segment, man. Kenny was cooking. Ricky Starks was cooking. Jericho just made that segment just feel so off, bro. So off. But, dude, again, and, I mean, it was a very bad segment from Chris, but, I get everybody has them. Dude, but his work in 2023 just hasn't really been up to snuff, if I'm being honest.
It really hasn't, man. It's been a really bad year for him.
Yeah, 100%. 100%, man. So, we got AEW deeming this next match a must-win. You know, Matt says, what happened to Stark's heel push? He was steamrolling, then he got stuck in a tag situation. How do you guys feel about that? I'm going to ask a different question. I'm going to ask, what happened to Ricky Stark's babyface push? I want to remind you guys, last year, at this episode of Dynamite, Winter is Coming Dynamite, Ricky Starks was on the cusp of being AEW's one of their premier baby faces. I want to ask why Ricky Starks turned heel in the first place. I want to ask, so Ricky Starks was a huge baby face in the first half of the year. He was a huge baby face. He had a lot of momentum on his side. Then he went over to Collision, became a Collision guy, and he was buddy with CM Punk and FTR, and they were fighting Bullet Club Gold, and they were doing all that stuff, and he was a baby face, and he was a very likable baby face. People loved him. He faced CM Punk in the Owen final, put his hand on the rope, and has been a complete asshole ever since. Mm-hmm. Make that heel turn make sense. I'll never get over it.
Oh, dude, literally, man. It made no sense. Classic AEW heel turn. Screws over someone, and the next fucking week, just a complete prick for no reason.
Yeah.
Every time.
He was. It made no sense to me how they turned him heel, just for them to, shocker, have no plans for him following the heel turn.
No, literally. They turned him heel for no fucking reason, just to do nothing with him.
They turned him heel. He was in a feud with CM Punk. While CM Punk was in a feud with like 3 other acts, he was in a feud with like Samoa Joe, Bullet Club Gold, Jay White or whatever, and then Ricky Starks was one of them. The guy was in like 3 feuds at one fucking time. CM Punk.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah. CM Punk was in like 3 feuds at one time. Ricky Starks just happened to be one of them, and I don't know, dude. That made absolutely no sense to me whatsoever. He had so much momentum as a babyface. Just like Sammy Guevara. Just as people start to fucking like the guy again, what does AEW go and do? They go and put him in a fucking heel group that has completely went ice cold at this point.
Dude. Literally, man. It makes no fucking sense what they're doing here. And Starks is just another victim of that.
What happened? So that's how I feel about the Ricky Starks heel push. I don't even know why he was a heel in the first place. Because, like I said, if he grabbed that rope, right, and there was a natural progression of CM Punk making him feel like an asshole enough to the point where it pushed him to turn heel, then I get that. I swear to God, you guys can go back and watch it for yourselves. The very next week, he came out just a fucking asshole. An absolute menace to society. The very next week.
Every time with an AEW heel turn. If they fucking do one thing to screw over someone or they leave somebody, and the next time we see them, they're an absolute dickhead for no fucking reason.
Like, dude, if you're going to have somebody do a complete 180 in a week, at least do a dramatic turn segment or something.
Yeah. Or they fucking snap or some shit or build it up in a way. Just nothing.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Ricky, absolutely. I totally agree with you. I think Ricky does make a great heel. I think he does make a great heel. But the first question I always ask myself when I'm watching professional wrestling is why? That's the most important thing. That's what makes things matter, is the why. You know what I mean? It's the why is this happening? Why is this guy turning babyface? Why is this guy turning heel? Why does this guy want this title? There should be a why behind everything. You know what I mean? There should be a why behind everything, and AEW hasn't quite got their finger on that pulse, if you ask me. They are horrible at explaining the whys. They used to be good at it. But this regression is looking up there with fucking Ronda Rousey's.
It really is, dude. It is like an insane regression, and it's sad to see, man. It really fucking is.
Yes, it's insane. It's quite insane. All right, man. Yes, so there you go, man. I hope we answered your question. So the next match is AEW was deeming this a must-win between Roosh and Jay Lethal. Okay. Roosh picks up the victory. Roosh has 6 points on the board. Jay Lethal has 0. I'm sorry, he's not. He's no.
That would see in the tournament to begin with.
That's not a must win for anybody. Nope, neither of those guys are taking home the victory here. I'm sorry.
They are, man. They're both great. Neither of them are fucking winning. Give you real.
Definitely, man. So, and then the next match was another unpredictable one. Really unpredictable one here. Jay White versus Mark Briscoe.
Who's gonna win this, man?
Dude, I wonder, bro. Jay White wins. He picks up another 3 points to add 9 points to his board to Mark Briscoe's 0. Love to see it. Both of the past 2 matches were really good. They were really good quality matches, just very predictable.
Exactly, man. So, sometimes on this tournament, they were able to pull some good surprises and good matchups, man. But for a lot of it, it was just super simple and super easy to guess, man.
Definitely, man. And then in the main event, Jon Moxley versus Swerve Strickland. These guys are both tied at 9-9. Well, at this point, they're both tied with Jay White at 9-9. But obviously, it was different after this match. So these guys put on a killer main event. It was a killer main event, man. It was a really good main event. Yes, it was very good, man. It was very good. I enjoyed this main event a lot. Very good match, and it ended with Jon Moxley getting a roll-up, grab the tights victory against Swerve Strickland. When this first happened, I was pissed because I, like I said, I did not know that the 2 highest winners of the gold block will face each other. I thought whoever just has the most points by the time they're all done facing each other,
they'll go on to face the blue block.
They'll go on to face, right, the leader of the blue block. But when I tell you I was so fucking pissed, I think I just tweeted out like, bro, what the fuck? Or something like that. Because I was so pissed. But then I found out that Swerve is still alive and he very well could face John in the semifinals. So it's all good. It's all good, man. And guess what? Guess what, guys? He lost, and it's okay.
It's okay. No, they definitely they never not make stuff confusing, man. They just
Dude.
explaining stuff just isn't fucking Tony Khan's forte, man. He knows Twitter will explain it for half the people, so he just leaves it to that.
Dude, and I'm telling you, bro, when Excalibur describes this stuff, I don't know whether he's trying to give me a thorough explanation or trying to fucking rap the verse of fucking rap Logic's verse from Homicide into his mic. And I'm not even saying he needs to talk like this so I can understand what he's saying. But if you would just talk like a normal human being, just like how I am now, instead of the winner of this block's gonna go on to face da 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 da. They're gonna face the winner of the gold block da 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 da. Blue block da da da. The gold block, blue block finals, world's end. Dude, what, bro?
Another constant problem with the AEW, dude. They don't slow down, man. Just slow down and breathe.
Oh, speaking of Logic's verse and speaking of Logic's fucking hook and Homicide, hearing Excalibur talk about the matchups for next week's Dynamite and Saturday's Collision, just find the pictures on social media because I can't hear a fucking word he's saying.
No, you literally can't. Please don't play this, and then we get this world title match collision, tag team title match collision, this match collision, and now, dude, literally, the image will be like 2 matches ahead of him, still, and he's talking that fast. It's like, holy shit. Like, dude, fucking breathe. Does that man 25 hold his breath the whole time of Dynamite? The whole 2 hours of Dynamite?
I'm easily convinced. Literally, bro. Like, that man has to fucking hold and suck in his breath so hard, like fucking me on the way to work trying to fucking spit out the fucking verse from Rap God or something, and then I start going like, dude, that man, like, bro, shut up, like, or I mean, not shut up, but slow the fuck down, like, honestly.
Literally, bro. Oh my god. And you're exactly right, Matt. No one ever loses in AEW. Anyone can always win a championship. Fucking enough of those. They have, I think, someone said between AEW and ROH, they have 15 titles. Fucking hell.
Yes. Oh, and you know, I didn't plan on talking about it because it's Ring of Honor, but like, dude, Tony, like, oh my god, like, dude, you seriously give me a headache, like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and don't forget, I don't know if the people counted, but we have a Continental Championship going around in this tournament, or going around in this now.
And have you noticed what they've been calling it for, like, the title itself?
Oh.
I don't know if it's just me, dude, but every time, someone's looking at the 3 titles and shit, every time they say, the Modern American Triple Crown Championship. That's what they say every time. The Modern American Triple... What the fuck does that mean? What was the old one? What are you talking about? I don't know your fucking random 80s wrestling lore. Please explain it to me. I'm not a mark. I'm a mark. I'm not that bad of a mark.
Seriously. Fucking... I don't get it, bro. But yes, Excalibur is so bad on commentary. I'm so... Again, I'm not saying you have to sit there and say, these are the rules to the Continental Classic. But again, I don't know whether you're trying to explain to me rules or like I said, or if you're trying to wrap me the fucking Logic hook to Homicide. I mean, what the fuck? Blue block. Blah, 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 blah. What do you actually want to rap it, bro? Bobby's feeling villainous. He killing it? Or like, what the fuck? What are you doing, bro?
What are y'all doing here, man?
Slow down. Please. You're on national television.
Slow it down. Let entrances breathe. Let everything fucking breathe, please.
If you want to rap, just fucking rap for me.
Literally, bro. Just Max Caster out there.
God. Feeling like Slim Shady with rabies. I mean, Jesus, what, you want me to give you more lyrics? I mean, what the fuck, man?
Fuck. Don't be Cody now.
Yeah, you want to sing the opening verse to California Love? Is that what you want to fucking do, Excalibur? I mean, seriously, bro.
Literally, bro. Like, what is going on here?
That's it for AEW Dynamite. Oh, we did get the Devil attacking Hangman, and they choke slammed him on real glass.
Dude. Swear to fucking God, I'll never watch this fucking company again. Swear to fucking God. Oh, dude, I swear to fucking God. Oh, man, please, Philip. And, dude, that big motherfucker is so most obviously Wardlow. It's annoying.
Oh, dude.
His wide-ass shoulders, bro. Who the fuck else is that gonna be? Brian Cage?
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna fucking make sense.
Oh, dude, it's so blatantly obvious it's Wardlow. 100%.
Y'all try a little fucking harder. Put him in a fucking hoodie or something.
God.
Make him a fucking hoodie demon or something. I don't fucking know.
I think he is, bro. The hoodie demon might be out there and shit. God. We got a debuter on AEW Dynamite. Orange Cassidy versus Bounty Hunter Brian Keith. Hit me with the graphic, Tony. No. How about that? That's all I kept saying. Hit the graphic, Tony. Tony. If you hit me with another fucking graphic this year, I think I'm going to blow my brains out. If you hit me with another graphic. No. If you want to sign this guy, here's a fucking idea. Put him on your Ring of Honor brand so you can actually have Ring of Honor exclusive talent that makes the Ring of Honor show a little bit more fucking interesting.
Exactly,
instead of AEW Dark. How about that?
That's all it fucking is. AEW Light.
God. So, what the fuck? Shit get me pissed off, bro. Okay.
I feel that.
Another thing that's getting me pissed off.
Okay.
Thunder Rosa.
Dude. This is insane.
Oh, this is wild. So Sky Blue aligns with Julia Hart, I guess.
Sky Black.
Could be something.
I had Nigel say that when that shit happened. Poor Nigel. They were cooking that man for that.
I'm dead. I was gonna say, you could put if they did change her name to that, they could put her in a, with Julia Hart, and they could be called Black Heart.
It could be called Black Heart, or she could be Black Sky instead of Sky Black. That sounds a little better.
You want her first name to be Black Sky?
Yeah. Together, it sounds better than Sky Black. Sky Black sounds trash. I'm sorry. That sounds like shit.
Personally, I think it sounds better than Black Sky. I mean,
maybe just make it the one word type of name.
Maybe that could work. So anyways, that's not what we're here for. So they're attacking Abaddon. And this guy, Tony Khan, has the woman who's been gone for a year and a half, Thunder Rosa, return to help Abaddon and fend off against the TBS champion.
First of all, guys, she returned. And I had no clue she fucking returned until the next day. Wonder why? Usually, if something happens that's big enough on Collision, I'll be at work. I'll get the notification. Half the time at work. I'll be on Twitter sometimes. I'll look at Twitter, dude. Didn't see an ounce of anything that she returned. Didn't see nothing. I saw people posting about her, but like people will usually like bi-weekly post about her about random stuff. So I thought it was just one of those. Just oh yeah, they can't wait for her return. Literally in my head I was like, I fucking every week I hear that she's ready to return and they still haven't done it yet. That's what I thought when I saw tweets related to her. Didn't see tweets from AEW or anything official at all that she returned, dude. Best part is, when I went back to look at it on their Twitter, they didn't even post the return itself, just the video of them fighting in that little segment. Dog.
Unfortunately we did, Logan. We kind of talked about it like 5 minutes ago. I don't really care because I don't watch Ring of Honor, but I will say this guy is legitimately starting to give me a headache, and his fan base is starting to give me a headache with the dick riding, the severe dick riding. How do you defend that? Honestly, you can't, right? That's what you would think. Nope, not with these people, bro. Their claim is the more championships, the better, so everyone has something to chase. Listen,
Purpose.
yeah, listen, dumb fuck. How about not everybody needs something to fucking chase? And, well, not that, no. Obviously, everybody needs something to chase. Not everybody needs a fucking championship to chase. Maybe,
No.
like we're seeing on, well, now he's chasing a championship, but like we were seeing on Monday Night Raw with Drew McIntyre for the past couple months, after he lost to Seth at Crown Jewel, he was chasing Jey Uso.
Chasing revenge.
Exactly. Randy Orton, sure, he may be going for Roman Reigns, but it's not necessarily the WWE title he's going after. He's chasing revenge because he wants that lick back because they cost him 18 months of his life.
You could chase more than titles, revenge, accolades, anything. You could chase anything.
Yeah.
Women.
But these... Yeah, but these dumb fucks, dude. Oh, the more titles, the better. Do you not understand the concept of making something prestige?
No. Try chasing the ratings, and they fucking should, man. Try chasing a fucking
man. Oh god, that's fucking goated. Hey, Matt says,
fucking Brothers contract.
golly. Matt says AEW should try chasing the ratings and better attendance. They should, because they're turning a blind eye to it. But, you know, what'll make things more exciting? Let's just throw a couple more signings, people that we're never going to use, and, let's do that, and let's introduce some more championships. That'll do it. Nice.
Dog.
FTR continues to feel like they're doing nothing on AEW Collision. One of the best tag teams in the world have completely fucking falling off the wayside. I can appreciate they're telling a story with the House of Black, but again, of course, Malachi Black stuck in a tag team. I can appreciate that they're telling a story. I'll give them that. But come on, man. Come on, Tony.
You won't get it, dude. Tony will never. It won't happen, dude. These guys are gonna leave the company, and these fans and that man, Tony Khan, is gonna wonder why. They literally have no clue. They genuinely do not know what's wrong with that.
Fuck, man. Come on, Tony. What are we doing, dude? Shit infuriates me, bro. And yeah, that was it. Brian lost to Brody King, I want to say, on AEW Collision in the Blue League as well. So, yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't fucking get it, dude. I really don't. Yes, FTR is completely wasted. Yes. Yeah. Complete fucking waste of time, man. Complete waste of time. Now you got all these poor guys stuck on Collision because they wanted to work Collision because it better works with their schedule, and Punk's not there, and the show's completely fallen to the wayside, as well as their acts. Because now they've gone from being on a unique Collision show to just being on another AEW show that just feels the same as all of them. And now the only difference is their acts are not seen and they're not exposed like they used to be when they were on Dynamite or on a unique and different Collision.
Exactly.
So I don't fucking know, man, but this guy fucking pisses me off, man. Really badly. Smackdown. Smackdown. As the GOAT says, the GOAT who returned on this show. The show opens up with the return of the chief, the head of the table. The tribal chief is back. Awesome. I love it. I wish we could see him more. I want to see him more, man. He's only got a couple months left. He's only got about 4 months left, bro, of this the greatest WWE championship reign that I've ever seen in my lifetime, and I just want to see him more. And it's damn cool to see him return on this episode of SmackDown.
Oh yeah, truly.
Oh shoot, man. Should we talk about Final Battle?
No.
Man. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll skip it this time. Just this one time.
One time. We'll get it next time, guys. Whichever one the next one is called, I couldn't tell you to save the fucking life. Put a gun to my head, tell me the name of the next ROH pay-per-view, I'm dead. We'll do it next time.
Yeah. What a banger show they put on. What a banger show.
Man.
All anybody could talk about is a wrestler going up to the gate and fucking looking at a fan because she's not watching. How about you? How about you be an intriguing act on television? How about that?
Sure, if she had the tribal chief in front of her, she'd be up, eyes focused.
Fair point. Can't say I disagree with that. Anyways, enough AEW shade. SmackDown. So the tribal chief comes back, man. He's out there with the bloodline, or what is left of the bloodline. He's out there with Solo, Jimmy, and Heyman. He talks about how it's promotion season. It's promotion season. It's a Christmas season, and he's in the season of giving. He's in the season of giving, man, and he's giving out some promotions. He wants to give somebody the tribal heir. He needs to crown a tribal heir, somebody to heir his throne when he is gone. This motherfucker Jimmy Uso absolutely kills me every fucking week. He's getting hype behind Roman. He's like pacing around. He takes his fucking jacket off. He's getting so hyped because he thinks Roman's about to tell him he's the heir to the throne. Roman says, Jimmy. Jimmy stands forwards or steps forward. Now he's shoulder to shoulder with Roman. And Roman says, please join me in crowning your brother Solo as the tribal heir.
Yo.
Bro, the way Jimmy looked, the look Jimmy had on his face, he just like looked at both of them, and Roman hugs Solo. He hugs him, and Jimmy's standing there. He's trying to like put his hand up to like get Solo's attention and like congratulate him, but Solo's paying him no mind. Bro, I fucking love Jimmy, dude. Jimmy is fucking hilarious.
And dynamic is phenomenal, man. And when fucking Solo no-sells him whenever he tries to like dap him up or something. Yes. Oh, it's the best.
Oh, it's hilarious, bro. It's fucking hilarious, man. Orton comes out. He congratulates Roman Reigns on all his success, but he tells him he's coming for him. He says, you guys took 18 months away from my life, and you guys are getting that receipt back. He then tells Roman, he says, see, in all the time I've been gone, anybody would be a fool to say that you aren't a legend. Then Randy says, but the thing about legends is I am the legend killer.
Hey.
He then goes to RKO Roman. Roman fucking gets scared as hell, falls on the ground. Randy then grabs the mic and asks Roman if he crapped himself. These are the lines in WWE that I wish can go away slowly and slowly. Did you crap yourself?
Bro, just say shit, bro. I'm sure every 5-year-old watching has heard their parents say shit before. It is
seriously. And that was the opening segment. Yeah. That was the opening segment to SmackDown. Awesome to see him back. We also did get Carmelo Hayes debuting on SmackDown against Grayson Waller, so that was cool. He did pick up the victory.
Yeah, that's really cool, man. I like what they did there. Like how they put him on, and then get that showcase.
There was a backstage segment with Jimmy and Solo where Jimmy said, hey, man, Tribal Chief and OG been in there talking a little too long, man. What do you think they're talking about? And Solo's just no-selling him, just standing there looking ahead. And Jimmy tells him, hey, man, if they were going to try to pull anything, you would tell me, right? Solo just stared ahead. He just looked at Jimmy and he said, you're my brother.
Interesting. From the rumors we're getting, I mean, Solo might have to feed his family after WrestleMania. At the end of the day, Jimmy's his family. It's going to be interesting what they're going to do there, man.
Absolutely, man. Yes,
yeah. The one positive thing about wrestling Twitter, have you seen them resurfacing all of Solo's old tweets?
Yes.
Bro? Dude,
I don't see a lot of tweets. What I see a lot of is his old dancing videos.
Yes, that shit too, man. That shit killed me. Bro was hitting that shit, bro.
Oh.
You see fucking private in his Twitter too, so people stop finding old shit.
That's too fucking funny, man.
Emil was whipping his ass off back in the day, bro.
Man.
That shit is good.
Dude.
It's so funny. He's the serious one out of the group.
It's so funny. And the captions always kill me too, because like they'll repost his dancing videos, and the caption will be something like, "Damn, Solo, I ain't know you was like that." Like, dude, it's too funny.
I fucking love it.
Oh, too funny. So we get another backstage segment with the Bloodline, where Roman and Jimmy are sitting on the couch. Paul Heyman is sitting in a chair next to the couch, and Solo's just standing with his arms crossed, just in the background. And Roman's talking about, we got a Randy Orton problem, and you need to get rid of it. Fucking the look at Jimmy rolls his eyes, and he says, well, you see, I would, but isn't that a job for the tribal heir? And fucking Roman just goes, are you kidding me? It's promotion season. You take care of Randy Orton all by yourself. Imagine what'll be in store for you. Paul Heyman. I don't know if you guys watched. You have to watch Paul Heyman's face.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, when Jimmy says yeet, Paul Heyman, you gotta look at Paul Heyman's face when he says yeet. I know Roman killed it with his facial expression, but Paul Heyman, dude, as soon as he said yeet, Paul Heyman's got that devious smile on his face. When Heyman heard him say yeet, the way this man rolled his eyes and looked away fucking killed me. And Roman, dude, as soon as he heard yeet, he starts slowly turning his head. And at this moment, you have to watch Jimmy's face, because Jimmy closes his eyes like, fuck. and and he slowly turns his head, and him and Roman just slowly, he looks at Roman like a lost puppy, as Roman just looks at him so mad, and then Jimmy just goes, no yeet.
No yeet.
And Roman just turns his head back forward, and then he just starts doing that eye twitch that he does. Oh, it's fucking, this was gold. I absolutely love this.
Fucking Jimmy gotta be one of the funniest guys they got, man. I love all this shit, bro.
Oh.
Bloodline, dude, I love it, man.
Dude. Oh my god. Jimmy, bro. Fucking Jimmy is fucking funny, man. The Usos in general are just hilarious.
They really are, dude. Both of them.
Yes, and this is my favorite kind of comedy too, the serious comedy, when it's the most serious situation, but you have a guy like Jimmy who tries his hardest not to be a jackass, but he just can't fucking help himself.
I love it, dude. I fucking love it.
Like, how many times does this guy have to tell you not to fucking say yeet? You think he would get the point by now, but he just continuously does it, and it's just so beautiful.
It really is, man. I fucking love it.
What do you know? Jimmy does not end up beating Randy Orton. After the match, the Bloodline, yes.
You can settle it. Yes.
Yeah,
they can both say yeet now.
Yep. Yeah, they did. After the match, the Bloodline come out to attack Randy Orton. LA Knight comes out to even the odds, and while the Bloodline's got the upper hand on LA and Randy, AJ Styles music hits. Roman's looking towards the entrance ramp. OG tells him to turn around, and Roman Reigns turns around into a phenomenal forearm by Bobby Lashley that fucking ate AJ Styles.
God.
What the fuck?
Beef, bro.
So this man AJ gives a phenomenal forearm to Roman, and then they get rid of the rest of the Bloodline members, so they're all sitting on the ramp, and AJ Styles just turn around and fucking forearms or elbows LA Knight right in the face, knocks him on his ass. Randy's just looking at him like, what the fuck? And then he walks away. He walks away, and he took his shirt off, and there's a clip of AJ standing without his shirt. And like I said, I don't know whether this is AJ Styles or fucking Bobby Lashley that ate AJ Styles, because that man is jacked.
That man is fucking yoked, man. That man Hunter ain't playing around this time, man. He's letting him cook, man. He's letting me cook with them needles, man. I respect it.
Dude, I kept seeing those jokes, bro. I kept seeing those jokes of my favorite return of 2023 is the steroids. Like,
dude,
fuck.
Shit is hilarious. And then one dude tried to say this is why fucking Tony Khan needs to let his people do steroids, because they don't. And they're like, have you seen Brian Cage? That man is a walking fucking needle, dude. What the fuck? Have you seen MJF in the last year? Come on.
Man. So AJ Styles returns, and if you guys are in for a little bit of spoilers, I'm not going to exactly give it away. I think that at this point, dude, I think it should be a fatal 4-way, but it doesn't look that way. It doesn't look that way, I'll say that. But I will say, I love how WWE is doing Day 1 Raw and SmackDown New Year's Revolution. I love that.
I love that shit. I dig the fuck out of it.
Juicing up with the turkey basters. Oh
my God. They have been, bro. They be going nuts, bro. I respect it.
I think so, bro. I think so. The old Ryback effect.
I don't know if they're hitting that. That's kind of extreme, man. But they still hitting it at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So now on a Monday Night Raw. In my opinion, pretty solid episode of Monday Night Raw, man. Pretty solid episode of Monday Night Raw. We actually got some Christmas trons, or some happy holiday trons with Monday Night Raw. Wow.
Look at that.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Look at that. Show opens up with the Judgment Day. They're all out there, and R-Truth comes out there, talks about how they should do, yeah, at this point, dude, at the Royal Rumble, dude, I wouldn't even mind Roman versus Randy. Wait, Logan, you want to see Randy in that match twice?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you want to see, man? You want to see Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Got it. Because personally, I guess, dude. I guess. But personally, me, I don't know if I'll go that route, but I think I'll go the route of Roman Reigns versus Randy Orton versus AJ Styles versus LA Knight. I would do that. I would do that,
might
man.
be a little better.
I think so. But hey, man, whatever floats your boat, man. If you want to see Randy Orton twice in the Fatal 4-Way, then, I get it. I get it.
This is Randy.
So R-Truth then comes out there, and he talks about doing a 34th Street Miracle on 34th Street street fight, or whatever the fuck it is, fucking Miracle on 63rd, or whatever the hell it is. So he challenges JD to a Miracle on 63rd Street fight. And JD says, dude, the match is already confirmed. The match is next. R-Truth says, well, how far away is 34th Street? Because we better hurry up. He then asks Siri how far away it is. He then gets pissed off at JD, and he tells him, no one likes you in the group. So how about we do a loser leaves Judgment Day match? Damian Priest said it's a good idea. Nothing like being a blatant dick to JD McDonough. Again, whatever.
Classic.
We then get the Miracle on 34th Street fight. I think I like 63rd better, though. We then get the Miracle on 34th Street fight. These guys wrestled a very short match. They had a table in the ring, and R-Truth fell on JD McDonough, and they both were knocked out on top of the table, and he beat him. Man. So JD is kicked out of the Judgment Day, and I guess R-Truth remains in. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. This was what it was. I mean, it was, your typical stupid ass WWE street fight where, they're fucking throwing Christmas cookies at each other and shit. Yeah. So hitting each other. Yeah. So I mean, it was but
yeah, it's classic. It's kind of expected at this point.
Definitely, man. Definitely. Nia Jax then goes to come out for a promo, which she is then interrupted by Becky Lynch. Nia then gets out of the ring as Becky gets in, and Becky tells her, if you have anything to say to me, say it to my face. Nia says, I would, she says, I would, but we're going to do this match on my time. We're going to do this in 2 weeks in my hometown at Day 1 Raw. We're going to do this then. And she says, and I'll let you get through the holidays so you don't have to sit in the hospital with your daughter, and your daughter doesn't have to ask you, Mom, why are you uglier than usual?
Why are they here to fire this woman? Oh God, why?
What the fuck was that?
It don't make fucking sense.
God, dude. Fucking good God. Becky then gets pissed off. Nia's still cutting the promo and walking away. Becky hops on her back, and these two just break out in a brawl. And that was that. The Intercontinental Championship match, Miz versus Gunther. Bro. If the Miz loses this match, then he can never challenge for the IC title again. And I just, out of curiosity, I really want to know, what the fuck is with these two and just absolutely feeding the streets? Like, I would have never expected these matches to be so enjoyable. I swear to God.
Crazy as fuck, dude. That it's so good.
The Miz.
Crazy.
This man, Gunther, is bringing the Miz to good-ass matches, bro. Like, legitimate good-ass matches.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy how the world has flipped in the wrestling world, man. It's crazy. Fucking Miz putting on great matches with Gunther, Walter. That's insane, man. That is insane.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. The Miz, he had a couple really nice near falls here. He had a skull-crushing finale near fall. And then the really good one was the skull-crushing finale off the fucking second rope. It wasn't a near fall, but it was a nice close finish spot. He fucking skull-crushing finales Gunther off the top rope. Now he's fatigued. As soon as he goes to roll his hand over to get it on top of Gunther's chest, Gunther slowly rolls out of the ring and fucking loses his opportunity, dude. And as soon as Miz gets him up and gets him back in the ring, Gunther hits him with a big boot, a ripcord clothesline, and a power bomb, and put him away. Down for the count. Gunther retains. He's so epic, bro. He's genuinely so fucking epic, man, and he makes that championship. Just absolutely incredible. And he's really putting it on a different level, man. So, and it's so nice to see two of my favorite IC champions absolutely in there cooking, and in such an unexpected turn of events. The Miz putting on a banger. Shit crazy.
Exactly. It's awesome. It's crazy as hell. Fucking Walter, Gunther, been going crazy all fucking year, man. This whole run. And it's just amazing to see, man. Didn't think we were going to get here, man, but we're here. And I love it.
Dude, I said it when they first called him up, bro. I predicted at the end of 2022 he would be out of the company.
I really did, too. And look at him now.
And this shit. Yes, and that man is one of the fucking top guys in this company. In situations like that, man, I will never be more happy to be so wrong in my life. But I'm just so glad. I'm so glad he's doing great.
Oh, truly.
Katana Chance and Kaden Carter win the women's tag team championships from Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Finally, an actual tag team holding the gold. So it's nice to see.
Look at that. That's nice, man. That's nice.
Nakamura was telling Cody Rhodes some sort of fucking Christmas story, and fucking Cody Rhodes found him backstage and started whooping his ass throughout the arena, man. So that was that segment.
Before Christmas. What the fuck is that? The line about Dusty did kill me, though.
What did he say about Dusty?
Something about being an inbred.
Damn, why do I now remember that?
He's so obvious, some fucking hick inbred.
Jesus. Yeah, so that was that. Imperium attack Kofi Claus. Kofi Claus was running around the arena handing out merchandise throughout the show, so I guess that's cool for the live attendance. But they attacked Kofi Claus. This would then lead to Jey Uso versus Ludwig Kaiser in a just regular one-on-one match. Jey Uso did pick up the victory. He came out with new Yeet merchandise. They are selling a black Yeet shirt. I was very happy with the one I got. I got the blue one, so I'm cool with that.
Oh,
I need more color variety anyway.
did you look carefully at the shirt?
They have two. They have one
Oh,
that's
they have one
blurred.
one. Oh, okay, they have an unblurred one.
Yeah,
Okay,
they have a blurred one and they have one that's unblurred.
I
But
thought they made the blurred one.
no, yeah, dude, when it came out, I was like, damn, their production got really good. I was like, how are they able to fucking blur that so well? I'm like looking at the shit. I'm like, damn, they're blurring that really good. I'm like, huh, you don't even, I was like, man, you don't even see any flaws in like in their blurring technique. And then I was like, oh, I wonder if they got the black Yeet shirt on the on WWE Shop. So I looked, and yes, they do sell a black Yeet shirt now, man. They have a blurred one and they have an unblurred one in black. So
Oh yeah, love to see it, man. Finally, we got it.
hell yeah, man. So yeah, man. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre.
Hey,
Whew.
hell yeah.
This was good, man. This was good. I really enjoyed this segment a lot. Man. So let's see. Alrighty. So Drew comes out there and he commends Seth Rollins for being a leader. He said for the past couple weeks, he says everybody has been kissing up to the CM Punk hype train, but not you. He says, I respect you for that. You are calling it like it is, and that is a leader. He, commended Seth for not giving into the CM Punk lore nowadays. So then Drew then starts to talk about some very personal topics in his life, and this was a very captivating promo. As soon as he started talking, I was like, huh. I was fucking wrapping Christmas gifts. I stopped what I was doing just to listen to what he had to say, because I was like, this is interesting. And it was really good. Drew starts to talk about how he feels guilty, he started to feel guilt going back home to, Scotland, because of seeing all of his family members get older. He talked about his dad. He talked about how it really, hurts him to see his dad get older. He said it, and recently, for the first time in 16 years, he asked himself if this was all worth it.
Hey.
Ooh. He tells Seth that he had always felt like Seth couldn't understand. He couldn't understand. But then he realized that Seth can understand, because somebody in his household, his wife, is in the exact same spot that he is in, all the way across the world, and they're here chasing this dream. Oh man, this was this sucked, dude. He started talking about how he started talking about missing weddings. He said that he knows that Seth has been a part of the good conversations. I gotta miss my friend's wedding, or I have my friend's wedding coming up, but there's this really big show I want to make, and I really don't want to disappoint the fans. And then he talked about the hard conversations where parents are getting sick. He said for Drew, it was his mom, and for Becky, it was his dad, or her dad. He talked about how parents getting sick, and they would do anything in the world, and they want to go home right away just to hold their hand and be there with them while they're going through it. And their parents tell them not to. Their parents tell them to continue to chase their dream, and don't worry about them. He then tells Seth he does not want his title. He needs his title for the validation, and knowing all the hurt that he caused his family wasn't for nothing. And he says he's willing to hurt Seth for everything.
Hey.
He tells Seth, so he says, he tells Seth that, you know, he needs to know that all the hurt he caused wasn't for no reason. You know, he wants some validation on that. Seth tells Drew that he wants to believe him and he wants to take it to heart, but lately his actions do not match his words, and he doesn't know whether to call him out on his bullshit or take it to heart. He then tells Drew he respects him. He says if there's one thing about Drew McIntyre, he says he respects Drew, but what would make him think that the outcome is going to be any different this time around? Because at the end of the day, Drew McIntyre still blames everybody for his failures, and he does not take his own responsibility. He tells Drew, he then tells Drew, he told the man last week that he hates him. He told the man that he spoke to last week that he hates him. And he tells Drew he does not hate Drew, but instead he pities Drew. Merry Christmas, Drew. I'll see you in a couple weeks.
Hey.
When Seth Rollins said the word pity, Drew McIntyre absolutely demeanor changed. When Seth went to walk out of the ring, Drew went to hit him. And then Seth fought back, and this resulted in Seth Rollins getting an Alabama slam on the steel steps.
Brutal, man. Great promo from both. I love Drew.
You can finish, bro. You can finish.
I love Drew pouring his fucking heart out, man. And at the end of the day, Seth ain't wrong, bruh. You know, storyline wise, I love what they're doing here. Both people have their valid point to everything, and I fucking love it, man. And I love how they're doing this. I love this Drew character of he's so pissed at the world because everything. But at the end of the day, you know, Seth kind of does have a point, man. I love it, dude. I love it.
Dude, with all the stuff about like was it
worth it?
Like, yeah, like, is this all worth it? And like, we're out here chasing our dreams, and you know, looking back to say, you know, is this all worth it? And how it hurts him seeing everybody get older, and he's missed all this time and all this stuff. Like, they're making it hard to hate Drew McIntyre, but then he just acts like a prick, and he's just a fucking fantastic heel, dude. But like, for real though, man, like him like shedding all that skin, bro, like, man, that's so sad. And I know there's truth to that. And man, I'd be lying. I'd be fucking lying my ass off if I said that I wasn't sad as hell watching that promo. I my eyes might have even got a little watery, bro, because I know there's truth to that, dude. And it's so sad. It's so fucking sad, dude. But like, I don't know. It's crazy, man. It really is. It's crazy, dude. But yeah, it sucks, man. It sucks. And that was just, Drew McIntyre is just awesome, bro. Drew McIntyre is just awesome. And that promo was just really, really fucking good, man. That promo was really good. And
phenomenal.
Definitely. And Seth's got a great point, man. Seth's got a great point. His actions do not match his words lately, bro. So I'm telling you, dude, this Drew McIntyre, bro, like, it's so good, and it just flows so well together. He's this real ass guy that you can like really connect with, like on a personal level. And it's just like he's just going through it right now, and he's mad at the world, and he just is taking it out on everybody, and he's blaming everybody else. It's just like, man, like it's in an odd way, it's a little bit of a relatable character. In certain aspects, of like, just like, I guess, just like, I mean, really to anybody that feels any sort of regret or anything like that. Like, it's like it's a point people come to those points in life is what I'm trying to say. And it makes it very relatable in that aspect for I mean, anybody that's ever gone through something like that, dude. So they are fucking killing it with Drew McIntyre.
They really are, man. Everything about it is so perfect, man, where you ask yourself the same thing Drew's asking, and it just hits you all the same, dude. It hits.
Definitely, bro. Looking for that validation, man. Looking for something that you can show to validate to yourself that this is all worth it. Like, damn. Like, god damn, that shit was hitting.
It was with him.
No,
Definitely.
but it was a great promo segment. Both of the guys knocked it out of the park, and Monday Night Raw is just cooking, bro. Monday Night Raw has just been cooking lately. Best weekly, God, what the fuck? Best weekly wrestling television show right now, dude. That is just that will never feel right to say.
So fucking weird, man. It's so goddamn weird.
Yeah, it really is. It really is, bro. So, in the main event, for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships, Judgment Day versus Creed Brothers. God. Fire. Absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. The Creed Brothers have it. They just once they get a little more of their characters down, bro, and once they find out who they really are as a performer, dude, they're gonna be it, man. They're gonna be it. These guys are fucking fantastic. These guys got something, and they showed it tonight. They put on an absolute banger. They came within an inch of winning those tag team championships, man. They hit, I want to say, they had two close near falls with the electric chair Brutus ball, but yeah, absolutely fantastic, dude. Absolutely fantastic. I believe Julius was pinning Priest, and Finn gave him a coup de grace, and then I believe he took a South of Heaven that kept him down for the 1, 2, 3, but he did kick out at 3, and that kept Judgment Day as the tag team champions. But I knew, I knew that they were going to, I had a feeling that Judgment Day was going to win. But if the Creed brothers did win this, man, I don't know anybody who would have complained, bro. But I do understand it's just not their time yet, and it's nothing against them. It's just not their time yet, and that's okay. And there's no doubt in my mind that we will get there.
Exactly, man. I wouldn't have been mad at all, and I can't wait till it is their time to win those tag team titles. It's gonna be truly phenomenal once they find their identity. And once they just keep that ball rolling, man, it's gonna be perfect, man. They're already going crazy. They're the perfect amount of reckless in that ring, and I fucking love it, man. I love these guys, and I think they have all the potential in the world, man. It's good to see potential in WWE being used and being brought to the foreground. It's really awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, it's odd. What world are we living in?
I'm telling you.
WWE, bro, used to be the land of wasted potential. Now here we are, bro. Fucking Creed brothers putting on bangers. Fucking, what, a month and a half into their main roster call-up, fighting for the tag team championships? It's pretty awesome.
And not feeling, and it doesn't look bad on them at all.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Exactly what it should feel like.
Absolutely, bro. So, yeah, man. That's the week of wrestling, bro. That's the week of wrestling, man. That's everything we got here today for you guys, bro. That's everything we got here today for you guys, man. And with that, that is going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted episode 174. So, quick rundown on what we're doing. So, we're looking at, yeah, dude, now AEW is the land of wasted potential. That's insane.
It was happening in this fucking world, man.
We're looking at a Saturday Unscripted this week. We'll definitely be tweeting it out. We'll definitely be looking at a Saturday night Unscripted. So obviously we're not going to be streaming next Monday. Nobody wants to, I mean, what the fuck are we going to review? Fucking Dynamite and a best of episode Raw. So we're not doing that. And plus all these shows are going into taped. I wish we could, I wish we could preview the year-end awards, but we have to wait for one more fucking pay-per-view. So absolutely infuriating. I'll
Infuriating.
never again, Tony. Never fucking
Yeah.
again.
And
Anyways,
depending on how AEW goes next year, we might just negate fucking World's End. This shit's fucking stupid. It really
dude,
is.
I'm
So,
sorry. I didn't catch what you said right there. Can you say that one more time?
depending on how AEW goes in this fucking 2024, we might just negate World's End as a part of that. And just, if something really big happens, we'll throw it in. But if not, who fucking cares?
Exactly. Literally, bro. The only reason I'm holding on for it is
It's that
solely
stuff.
because of the devil reveal. And if we don't get a devil reveal, ooh, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna
I'm
be pissed.
furious.
But nonetheless, yes. We're looking towards a Saturday Unscripted. We probably honestly won't even have much to talk about. We probably won't have much to talk about, bro. So who knows? We might. Who knows? We might have some. I don't know. We might do like a game or something. We might play fucking this or that or some. I don't know, some conversation starter game. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we're looking towards Saturday night for a unscripted. So yeah. With that, and then Friday, we will let you guys know later in the week. We'll keep you guys updated on our social medias, bro. But Friday stream will probably be a little earlier as well.
More
So,
likely.
but yes, we will definitely let you guys know all that good stuff, man. We got a big day on Friday. It is Sir K Day on Friday. So, we got that coming up. So we will probably be live a little earlier than usual, but yeah, man. So that's the news. That's the schedule for the next week, man. So yeah, man. That is gonna do it. That is gonna do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted. Also, guys, I don't know if you peeped it, but the Survivor Series War Games CM Punk shirt did come in, so I forgot to bring that up in the intro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, all right. Well, with that is going to do it for this edition of Notorious Unscripted. This has been episode 174. Thank you guys so very much to everybody who stayed up a little later with us, man. Obviously, Monday's our late night show, man. So thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us, man. Thank you guys, and it has been always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
Nice. Okay.
And that is going to do it for this edition of Unscripted. Again, thank you to everybody who watched in the live chat. Logan, Pops, Matt, thank you guys for all popping in and hanging out with us, man. You know the drill, man. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys. We love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you guys on Friday with the news.
Peace.
I used to get deals on the bitch. Now I throw shields on the dick to stop me from that HIV shit. And niggas know they soft like a Twinkie fillin', playing the villain, prepare for this rap killing. Biggie Smalls is the illest. Your style is played out like Arnold, and what you talking about, Willis? The thrill is gone, the black Frank White is